Good evening, my name is Garrett, and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is Jameson Caskmates. This is finished in stout beer barrels. It's 40% ABV, no age statement. The Caskmates are kind of an interesting little thing they've been doing. They've done the stout beer that's in front of us, and they've also done one in IPA barrels. So essentially, they just take standard Jameson and set it in these for X amount of time. My guess, it's less than 6 months, as most of these finishings tend to be. Jameson, obviously, is a lot of people's go-to for introduction to whiskey. Irish whiskeys can be very palatable, very friendly to new individuals. And Jameson is one of those ones. Everybody knows Jameson. Rather you're a whiskey drinker or not, you've heard of Jameson. So to put a twist on it with the stout beer barrels is an interesting enough concept that I had to get it. Being a stout beer drinker myself, I love a cold glass of Guinness, a nice pint of Guinness, and I drink it all the time. I love it. So definitely, we're going to be trying this 2 different ways. First way, neat, no water, no ice. Second way, we'll add a few drops of water, see what changes up. But still got that classic Jameson bottle, that green glass in there. Just beautiful looking, very classic. Look at that. And you can tell it's a little darker than normal Jameson. That's for sure. Just a nice, light, dark golden color there. Beautiful. So let's go for notes. As Jameson's known for, you get a bit of that little sharpness of the alcohol note. And normally that comes through on the nose and mellows out in the taste. So a lot of people smell this, their introduction to Jameson. They go, whoa, that smells alcohol strong. But a lot of those don't come across in the taste. Here you get a little bit of that alcohol bite. But you can definitely tell this isn't your standard Jameson on the nose too. It's got a creaminess factor to the nose. A little maltiness going on, a little dark malt going on. But you still get, when you peel that back, you still get a little bit of that sweetness, almost that lighter note that Irishes are known for, that green apple. I can sometimes say it's like a lemon zesty note. Just nice and light, little, just very summery almost. But that creaminess factor that the stout beer gives it is very, very approachable on the nose. Let's go for taste. Oh, that's so good. Beautiful, beautiful, like chocolate note. A little bit of coffee note going on. But you still get that bit of Irish influence of that shortbread cookie note. It's got just a very palatable, approachable dark chocolate. Not quite. More in the milk chocolate though. As I'm talking, I'm tasting the things. Very light chocolate. But you get that bit of maltiness taste in there as well. And again, you get that classic Irish taste. You get that little bit of like a green apple note, or an apple in general. Little fresh zest note. ABV shows up a little bit on the taste. But honestly, just that coffee chocolate note that's coming through because of the stout beer. Beautiful. Beautiful. It just got that nice maltiness to it on that. Finish is kind of dry, but still, it's almost like I just took a good drink of a stout beer. Or better yet, take a stout beer and you put the shot of Jameson in there. It's very similar to that. If you haven't done that, I definitely recommend it. But it's just got this nice, well-rounded finish. It's not super complex, but just that chocolate note is very, very approachable. Yeah, that's so good. All right, let's add a few drops of water. I'll be honest, my first introduction to this one, it kind of took me off guard, and I really didn't care for it. I'm about halfway through the bottle now, and I've actually started coming back to it more often. My first introduction, I was like, whoa, that's really different, and it was not what I was expecting. Now that I've gone back to it a few times, I'm like, oh, I'm starting to, and especially now that I've tasted a lot of other things, I've started kind of getting used to differences, and it's been really enjoyable. Okay. Now, if I have a guess what's going to happen, let's see. Ooh. Okay. I about ate my words. Very zesty now. Very fruit forward. Solid apple. Light green apple note in there. You still get that shortbread cookie note a little bit. A little butter cookie. But beautiful, beautiful, just solid, simple apple. Let's go for taste. Very similar on the taste, but a little sweeter. That fruity zest note that I was picking up, coming through a little stronger now. That milk chocolate's still there. That bit of coffee richness is still there. Nice, though. That's really good with a little bit of water. Wow. About the same kind of finish. A little malty going on. But that fruity zest that I'm getting is beautiful. About the same amount of ABV, maybe just a pinprick stronger, but still very approachable, all things considered. Yeah, that's really good. Very solid with a little bit of water in there. 100% would recommend that. I love that. Wow. It is 100% like I just took a bite of milk chocolate with a little bit of that coffee influence to it. That is super good. All right. Wow, that really surprised me. I was expecting... So normally with Irish, and that's why I was going to eat my words. Normally with Irish whiskeys, you add a little water, things kind of go really flat. But that cask finished in that stout barrel is what is really different on this one. That's really good. All right, let's talk about market price. As we all know, market price is market price. I picked this up for $24. Most of the time, I just checked on Flaviar.com. They have it for $28.99, so $29. I usually see it for as low as $23 and as high as $30. I don't think it's a bad buy at any of those prices. If you like Jameson, you're going to probably like this. If you don't like Jameson, I would still recommend maybe trying this with a friend, because I think that the stout beer notes really give it something to talk about. It's just enough different to make you really want to come back for more, in my opinion. I think that's a solid price. Higher than 30, maybe if you're a huge Jameson fan. Lower than 30, I think it's a solid buy. So yeah, there you have it. Jameson Caskmates, the finished in stout barrels edition. If you have any questions about the bottle, let me know down in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirits you'd like me to review, also let me know down in the comment section below. I'm always on the hunt for something fun and tasty. So, as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, and I